Alright, so topic for today is prohibition. Now, most Americans know about the prohibition that we tried, but they also tried prohibition in the Scandinavian countries. Didn't work out there either. And it was actually a good deal of Scandinavians that worked on it here in the United States, including a distant cousin of mine, Andrew Volstead. So you can thank us Norwegians for that. He got the Volstead Act named after him, which was the enforcement legislation. But anytime you prohibit a substance like that, you create a black market which must be run by definition by a criminal element, because you've just made anyone who traffics this substance a criminal. And in doing so, you also raise the price because, well, staying away from the law is expensive. And while we learned our lesson about alcohol pretty quickly, we still haven't learned the lesson about most other drugs like marijuana and opium and some of those. And right now, most farmers in Afghanistan, well, they grow opium because they can make several hundred times as much money as they can growing wheat, growing opium. So of course that's what they grow. Now, the United States occupying forces, we can't tolerate this. So we have a big campaign to try and destroy the opium, which means that the opium farmers start hiring the Taliban, which is the only group that isn't working with the United States in Afghanistan, to protect them. And now you have funding for the Taliban courtesy of the United States drug policy. The thing that really amazes me is how far out of whack our priorities are with regards to Afghanistan. I mean, you know, we helped them set up this government based on Sharia law, which says you can be executed just for becoming a non-Muslim if you're a Muslim. You know, even if you just switch to another one of the monotheistic religions. Execution. They had to take a guy out of there who was a Muslim and converted because they were going to kill him. And yet, we allow this because, you know, it's PC. We have to respect other people's belief systems, however stupid they may be. But we can't have them growing opium. No, that would be a horrible thing. Because where do they sell it? They sell it in the expensive markets, which are Europe, and even more so than that, the United States. And pretty much, as long as there's a market for opium, the farmers in Afghanistan are going to be growing it, and they're going to look to have it protected from the U.S. military by people who are willing to offer that protection. And as long as the Taliban is the only group in the market for that, there's going to be funding for the Taliban, however crazy they may be, because farmers need protection for their crops. That's just my 2 cents.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.